Jai Shri Mataji, let's start to rinse our feet.
May I this day be what you'd have me be. May I this day say what you'd have me say. May I this day be part and parcel of the whole, and may my thoughts be of a realized soul. May I this day have love for all mankind. Holy Mother, be in my heart and in my mind. May I this year grow as you'd have me grow. May I this year learn what you'd have me know. May we this year stand tall and carry forth your light, and may we keep your vision ever in our sight. May we this year at your lotus feet unite. Holy Mother, be in our heart and in our mind. May we this life live as you'd have us live. May we this life love as you'd have us love. May this world become the lotus that unfolds into this golden age of realized souls. May we this life fulfill our destiny. Holy Mother, be in our heart and in our mind. Holy Mother, be in our heart and in our mind.
Jai Shri Mataji, our dear family, let's take a moment just to bandhan balance before we listen to our Holy Mother's divine words. As we're just about to listen to Srimataji, let's put our attention on the Sahaj collective, the global collective. And let's listen to Srimataji with such deep, deep forgiveness, humility for our global family. Let's have the deep desire, pure desire, to end all divisions, friction, misunderstandings, disagreements, anything that is stopping the global Sangha from being at peace and harmony and united. For we know Srimataji has told us what happens in our collectives happens in the world. So with such deep love and forgiveness, let's also pray that the collective Hamsa is constantly cleared and strengthening, that we all see reality as Sri Mataji would like us to see and understand. And thy will be done, Sri Mataji.
There's a danger of a third world war and is inevitable, but it may be avoided if people develop love for each other with this yoga. So today I am going to tell you about Adi Shakti, which is a very, very ancient subject. Adi Shakti is the power of God Himself. And she created this world to bring His kingdom on this earth. You can imagine there was nothing but darkness. And out of this darkness, she had to create all these beautiful, picturesque trees and all kinds of vegetation. That she did create. But what is the use having all these things which do not speak, do not understand? There's no manifestation with them. Of course, some of the trees and some of the flowers do receive beautiful vibrations and they grow very well. But not all. Some of them. For example, I must tell you that here flowers have no fragrance. All the flowers, they have no fragrance. I've been going around to see if there were flowers of fragrance. But what they do is to grow them big. They are very big, much bigger than you can find them anywhere. But there is no fragrance. While in a poor country like India, the flowers have tremendous fragrance. Even small flowers have tremendous fragrance. Now, what is the speciality of the fragrance in India and nowhere else? Nowhere. Some flowers may be having little fragrance, but there is no fragrance in the flowers that are grown so beautifully, full of love and care. But lots of wild flowers also in India have got fragrance. What is the reason? They say that the soil of India has fragrance. How can you have fragrance in the soil? But it is a fact. What I am saying is not just a story, but it's a fact that in India, any flower that you grow mostly has fragrance. While here that's not the case. Neither it is in any other country. You go to Norway or you go to Germany, any other country you go, you won't find any fragrance in the flowers. It is very shocking. Why? There is no fragrance in flowers. When this world was created, there was no fragrance. But in some areas there was, especially areas which we call as India and otherwise. It is unbelievable that here or anywhere abroad there are no flowers with fragrance. So now you are born here. You have brought the fragrance. You are the people who are realized souls, and you have got the fragrance to spread. So your responsibility double, I think, that you must spread fragrance. Fragrance is something very innate. Even this soil, which we should say is without fragrance, the people have fragrance in their character, in their behavior, in their understanding. And there is peace which they are aspiring. I don't say they are peaceful, but they are aspiring to have peace. This aspiration only suggests that fragrant people, that they are very fragrant. What is a fragrance in a human being is his nature, his temperament, how he is and how he behaves towards others. All the countries all over still not aware that you have to become fragrant. If they were to be aware, then all wars will end, everything will finish off, and they will know we are all one. We do not belong to different countries or anything, which we have made. God has not made friends. We have made. This is your country, this is their country, and country-wise we fight. This country belongs to no one. This belongs to God. But people stupidly fight on the countries that this is our country, this is our country.
We should not get impressed from mediocre people. We should keep our own understanding. Many such people have intruded into our group. They came to get cured and are now troubling us. We should not get influenced by them. It is better to be in control of ourselves and have our own thoughts. We must have our own dignity. These people can be very powerful, but there is no need to listen to them at all. We have to remember that we are all united. We all have been nursed by the same mother. At least Sahaja Yogis should not think about this. This is a sin. It's against Sahaja Yoga. Even if you feel that somebody have done some injustice to you, if you get even one thought of this kind in your mind, you have ripped away flesh from my hand. You have ripped away flesh from my heart, because I have raised you higher by putting you in my heart. This is not only against me, but this is against the God Almighty. So I will not pay attention to such things, even though you say anything. I am warning you that I will throw you in the sea. Today, to encourage the disputes among each other, I do not see any greater sin than this.
So one has to first understand what is love. Also to understand whether you love or not. If you really love the world, if you really love this creation of God, then there should be no hatred. There should be no fights. But just to see the good points. As a mother would see her child, you should see the whole world as a beautiful piece that God has created for you. This subject is so lengthy that I can talk to you for hours. But I have to just say that if you can understand, little bit of it is this: we all should have love for each other. And we should have understanding. Look at the small children, they love each other. They haven't learned yet how to hate. But if the children are not brought up well, they can hate each other. They can be very ridiculously funny. And so many countries today are like that. They are just fighting because they do not love. Now, so Sahaja Yogis have a much greater job, much greater life, that they have to show that love is a very great thing. It doesn't matter whether you are Hindu, Christian, this, that nonsense. We are all human beings and we have a right to love. And if you manage somehow to love people, I tell you, Sahaja Yoga will settle down. Sahaja Yoga is like a tree which requires love as the water. Try this. Try around your life and you will find that how love pays itself. Not to be seen by how much you spend or what you do. It's not that you count all those things. It's just like an ocean floats everything around. You become like that, a typical personality of Sahaja Yoga. So all the Sahaja Yogis must decide today that we are going to forgive all the people we hate and we are going to love all of them. Let us see if it works out. I'm sure it will work out because first of all you are all realized souls, and secondly love is the biggest boon on human beings, which if you utilize, there will be no problem of any kind. So thank you very much. Now what happens actually that you get stuck with one thing, that is your Atma, and the whole your being floats like a patangas does, or a kite that floats. Goes all over the places, everything, but you are stuck to one thing, that is your spirit. And if you could really do it genuinely and honestly, not worry too much about your money and your families and other mundane things, just don't worry about anything. You don't have to worry, just give it a month. If it doesn't work out, doesn't work out, finished. What's that wrong? If it works out, well and go. Not that your desire is important, but thy will be done. First you say thy will be done, then it is so surprising that your wills change, your desires change, and whatever you say is done. But when this also comes up, people develop an ego. So be careful. It is all done by the Shakti and not by you. By your Atma and not by you. You have to be the Atma, and once you become the Atma, you become into akarma, where you don't know that you are doing it, just works out. You don't feel, you are not aware. I wish, after all these lectures, most of your chakras must have been open. But this is all my work. You have to also do some homework. And you have to also work and see for yourself, be alert. Try to face yourself in the mirror and see for yourself how far honest you have become. How far clean have you become. How far friendly you are in collectivity, which is a very important point in Sahaja Yoga. If you are not collective, if you are funny, if you are strange, if you cannot communicate with others, then something wrong. And then you should face yourself as you are and try to correct it. Because you separate yourself from yourself, like I separate my sari from myself and try to clean it. In the same way, you separate yourself from yourself and try to clean it. This is the way Sahaja Yogis are going to ascend. When the Sahaja Yogis will ascend, the rest of the things also will ascend. Many Sahaja Yogis of this kind will impress so many people that they will also ascend. So the whole thing can ascend very fast But you people who are rising higher should try to rise higher and higher without being aware of it. That's very important. See, the whole atmosphere and all this fills me with such remorse that I just don't know what are we going to do, the surge of this. What are their plans? Will you please look into yourself and think what constructive work we are doing and what destructive work we have been doing. You need a big shock to understand this. I like the way we have programs and pujas and all that. But if you ask my inner being, I know it is very, very unhappy, very sick. At this time, what you have to do as surgeons? As surgeons, minimum of minimum, you should put full attention. And then you have to take a... See, the trouble with such a guy is that you all start enjoying yourself. And then you don't see around what is happening. Now, I must tell you, I am now in the midst of war with is it a area, is it a, I don't know what should I say, is it within us there is still lurking some kind of a weakness that we do not try to fight our weaknesses. I would now request you all to meditate on yourself and see for yourself what is wrong. It's a big shock. And to reduce this shock, what can surgeries do? What can they work it to blast this horrible ways of human life? It's possible with the power of love. You can manage. But we must develop that power in our hearts. Think of it. It's a big lesson now for all of us to see for ourselves, are we all right? Or we go on hating others? What is the function of our mind? Is to hate or to love? And this love, if it enlightens you, you'll be amazed. You will be such a big force for me. I cannot fight the whole thing alone. And I have to have people who really develop their love and nothing else. That is one of the challenges now for all of us, all the SYUKs all over the world. It's not only the fight between believers and non-believers, not only the fight between SYUKs and non-SYUKs, but this is a fight where we are all one and we are going to fight it out. At every stage, we have to be much more subtler. It is very, very essential to see to the point today, are we also part and parcel of that evil thing that's working out? Or are we free from that and prepared to fight it? It's a big fight, and I hope it is conclusive. After this, there will be no more of cruelties to human beings, no more fights, because this is a fight between the Rakshasas and ourselves. It's not ordinary. And this has to be explained also to those who are supportive of evil forces. Only thing you can say, Mother, how are we to know who is against and who is not? You are knowledgeable. You are SYUKs. You know who is on the wrong side. I know SYUKs can save and can bring them to the right path of knowledge and love. But be very careful with the propaganda of evil that is going on. I want to touch the deepest part of your heart. We should reconcile. I'm sure you all will understand the magnitude of danger that awaits. Maybe there may not be any human beings left. Maybe there may not be any children left. Because if this kind of thing is working out, it's very difficult, very difficult. My whole existence gets shaken up. You all should see in every nook and corner of life, where is this talk going on? Where are people talking of cruelty? What's happening? Whatever I think, it's not one, it's not two, it's all of us. The fight that I am having is of a serious nature, no doubt. But if you all can fight collectively, how much we can work it out. My all efforts, understandings, powers, everything is now in your hands. And that's what you should be prepared for. Not by just reading something or talking about it. You have to build up within yourself the power of love. I'm sure with the opening of the Sastrara you will do. But try to read something, to understand something with the power of love. It's a very deep subject. And when you talk about it, halfway I'm inside, halfway outside. But I have to tell you that you all develop this. And only that will form a very strong opposition to these evildoers, as they call it. My complete blessings are on you. And I want all of you individually work it out. How many people you love, how many people. This you have to find out. I hope you people have understood what I want you to do. A new generation is coming up. All of you are in my heart. And I love you very much. And I want you people to come as soldiers to fight with me. I am also told that there are some people who are forming groups with extremely negative attitude. At this time, what we need is a complete solidarity. So all such people whom you see, tell them to behave themselves. No use making them surgeons. I'm sure it's really heartfelt desire of mine that you should become really soldiers of love and peace. Because that is why you are here. You are born here for that. So enjoy yourself.
Let's just be in silence for a moment. May our Holy Mother please take us beyond Nirvichar, Nirvikalpa, and into the realm of God realization. May our eldest brother, Lord Jesus Christ, our holy brother, you are the supporter of millions of universes. Just a glance from you can burn all the satanic forces attacking innocence. Please make us, our Holy Mother's absolute instruments, channels, and soldiers, through which Sri Mataji's grace, Chaitanya, and the light of Christ flows. Mankind cannot ascend to our Holy Mother without your permission and blessings. Please hear our prayers, for when you, Lord Jesus Christ, are established in our Agyas, then we are full of love and forgiveness and the pure soldiers for Sri Mataji's will. With all our hearts, Sri Mataji, your children, invite this beautiful golden age, your holy vision of one world. Thy will be done. Let's thank our Holy Mother.
If you have well water rings that don't go away, you need to watch this. Take any dirty toilet, pour in a small
We thank you, Sri Mataji, again and again. We thank our beautiful family for joining us this evening. We'll just continue, and everyone, we will see you next time. Jai Shri Mataji.
Just thought today I'd show you this plant. It's Hydrangea paniculata limelight. Now we've got these in